He asked for some eggs, so that's what I'm doing. But when all that happens, of course, Bills and actives have been announced. So let's talk about those. Most importantly, Boogie Basham active for today's game. F.A. Obata and Vernon Butler inactive. Kind of, I talked about this a little bit with Mike and Tommy on Tailgate Talk, which is every Friday at 7:30, by the way, Eastern Standard Time. And I mentioned really the only way that I thought we'd see Boogie was if Mario and Jerry were inactive. Well, I guess I was wrong. That's okay. It's all right to be wrong. So we are going to see Boogie Basham today. Teron Johnson inactive. Jordan Poyer inactive. So again, healthy dose of Jaquan Johnson today. John Feliciano again inactive. So lots of named inactives, which I guess is kind of par for the course today, right? You're going against a team that you're pretty convinced you're going to smack around pretty good. So at that point, why have these guys active if they're not healthy? Totally understandable. But Butler is inactive, and Apex is thrilled saying Butler finally inactive. Hey Paul Berg, what's going on? Hey Aaron. So Boogie Basham active is so fascinating to me, right? Because Buffalo has a tendency not to play younger players until they've had that time on task, right? We've heard time on task mentioned so often, right? It's a big McDermottism, time on task. Big McDermottism. And you look at, the depth that the Bills have at the defensive end position, you probably don't need Boogie Basham right now, right? You don't. But, you're going to see him today. And I'm really excited about Boogie. I really am. I can't wait to see how this goes. I'm also excited to see what the Bills plan to do without Jordan Poyer. Does this mean you do see a little bit more three linebacker sets? You're going to see A.J. Klein a little bit more today? Are we going to see a lot of Sear and Neal? Vernon Butler inactive, so how much does Harry play? F.A. Obata inactive. Still really haven't seen Obata this year, but that's okay. That's understandable. I get it. But I just want to touch base, let everybody know. Joe will be streaming the game in 30 minutes. His coverage starts for the play-by-play. Very excited for Joe's coverage. Mario and I will be doing the half-game show afterwards. I'm not making pancakes. I'm making a ham and cheese omelet for the middle child. He's never actually had a ham and cheese omelet before. I guess I'm failing a little bit as a parent on that one. You live and you learn, I suppose. It is not spam. It is not spam. It is a ham and cheese omelet. I will spare you the details. I will not be panning to the ham and cheese omelet as I make it. But no Teron Johnson. Teron is sort of the interesting one to me because he's so critical. So does that mean we see Jaquan Johnson down a little bit more? Jaquan Johnson kind of had a tendency in college to not be that free safety, like that Micah Hyde in the back free safety. A little bit more Jordan Poyer-esque. So you may see a little bit more of a seamless transition on the Bills' defense with Jaquan Johnson to Jordan Poyer than you're probably expecting. A.J. Klein is active. I do kind of expect to see A.J. Klein quite a bit today. I would love to see. Oh, Mario, do we see Dane Jackson in the slot? Mario has been advocating for Dane Jackson as a slot corner. Listen, I support anything that gives Dane Jackson playing time. That ain't it. That's not gonna be it. Dane's not getting playing time that way. Not in the slot. Mario and I see this one very differently. I kind of have, but there we go. So, go Bills. Make sure you tune in for Joe's game time coverage. And there are your inactives, man. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Apex says Cam in the slot today. Maybe. I don't know who they called up from the practice squad. That's the one thing I'm unaware of. But as of right now, the inactives are Feliciano, Vernon Butler, Teron Johnson, Jordan Poyer, F.A. Obata. I think there's one more in there, but whatever. All right, guys, go Bills. I'll see you all on the post-game show afterwards. And make sure you check out Joe for his live stream. And then, of course, we'll talk about this Bills victory throughout the week and, of course, on Friday with Tailgate Talk. And Thursday morning, Coffee with Paul. If you guys haven't seen that, every Thursday morning I go live. Just sit there. We're just talking Bills. It's a great time. Come join me Thursday morning coffee, normally about 8:15, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Go Bills.